Okay, look. There's no way what I just saw is real. Either what I just saw, I no intro, no nothing. I'm just standing. Uh, Either what I just saw isn't real, or it's just a lie, or he just has no idea what he's talking about. Listen to what Sugar Sean O'Malley says. Listen to what he says. Sean O'Malley from the UFC. Listen.
Is it true that you mentioned Haney to the UFC brass and they?
I talked to him. Well, I'm not lying. I'm never, and maybe I should before I start talking shit to people. I've never watched him or the Shakur
Stevenson.
I've never watched one boxing match of them.
They're pretty good.
Javante versus Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
That's the only time I fought or watched Javante fight. So I've watched. So maybe I should watch them before I talk shit. But
So why them? Just because they're in your weight class and you know?
Those are the three guys I've heard of.
Right. Okay.
Did I just hear that correctly or not? Okay, let me get this straight. I get it, bro. Sugar Sean O'Malley is a UFC champion. Is his name Sugar? I think it's Sugar Sean, right? Okay. He's a champion in the UFC. He's an MMA fighter. I get that part. He can't just go box somebody because he's contractually obligated as an MMA fighter to the UFC. You know, if he was just to sign a boxing match, he'd be in violation of a contract. I get that part. But you just said you don't even know who these guys are. You couldn't even pronounce Shakur Stevenson's name right. You said, I think his name is Shakir. So how did that conversation go? Like, did you just go up to somebody in the UFC management and go, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we do a UFC and boxing crossover, just like Ngannou and Tyson Fury? But we all know Ngannou wasn't with the UFC. I represent the UFC. I'm a champion. I know I could beat these guys. Oh, okay. That sounds all right. Who do you have in mind, O'Malley? I don't know. I don't know who they are. I think his name is Devin. The other guy is Shakir. I've never seen him fight before. Bro, that's either big cap and you're lying, or you're dumb as hell. That's just. Hold on a second. What happened to Tank? Wait a second. Yeah, hold on. Just last week or the week before on your podcast, on your own podcast, you said that Tank was 5'1", 5'2". He's a midget. The only fight you seen him fight was like Ryan, and you know you could beat him, and you're a sniper with your right hand or left hand or whichever one it is, right? What happened to Tank? So now all of a sudden you don't want to fight Tank, right? You want to fight Devin or Shakir. Okay, you want to know how I know that's cap? That's a lie. You want to know how? Because anybody that's a boxing fan knows. Let me ask y'all a question. If you were an MMA fighter and you wanted to make the most money possible, which this is what it is, it's about money. Who would you rather fight? Tank, Devin, or Shakur Stevenson? It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's Tank. It's Gervonta Tank Davis. You're going to make the most money fighting him. To be honest with you, I don't even know if people would really want to see him fight Devin. This is what I mean by they think boxing is a joke. There is no way that you're going to say you want to go over to a whole nother professional combat sport and say you want to fight the champion, yet you don't even know their name, yet you've never even seen a fight. You don't even do that in your own sport. Why would you do that in another sport? Like, if the UFC gives you an opponent, you're going to know his name. You're going to at least look at something like, because you want to know who he is and how he fights. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's no way that's real. That's cap. That's a lie. And on top of that, now all of a sudden he doesn't want to fight Tank. This is what I think happened. I think he did look Tank up. And was like, oh, okay, he's a midget, but he's knocking people out. So he looked at Devin and he looked at Shakur and he was like, okay, these guys got less power. That's really what I think, bro. Because there's no way what he's saying is real. If he really believes that, then number one, he thinks boxing is a joke. And number two, he's not smart at all. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Can you imagine a boxer saying, I want to fight a UFC champion? Or who is it? I don't know. I think his name is John Jones. I don't know. I've only seen him fight. Like, you know how you sound right now? Like, you don't sound like, I don't know if he's serious or not. Like, but he looks like he's dead serious. I pray that it really happens. I really do. Like I said, I pray that it happens because these guys and their fans are in for a rude awakening.